Howdy there, folks. How are y'all doing? My name is Reese, and welcome back to our StoneBlock Let's Play adventure, where we are frozen, stuck here, doomed to die for the rest of eternity. No, that's nonsense. I think that we can get back with the items in our inventory, by which I mean the items inside of the storage crate. We had everything we needed in our inventory to build a storage crate and a crafting station, and now that I think about it, we could probably build ourselves a furnace, which is good, because we're going to need one, because we're going to have to craft our way back out of here, and, that's going to be a bit of a trick, isn't it? Let's make some charcoal first off. That'll give us, what, 8 pieces of charcoal? And then we've got to use everything that we've got sparingly. We've already got 4 pieces of the portal frame. I think we need another 6 to build another portal, if 10 is the minimum. And we are running out of juice on our mining multi-tool. So I don't have the most amount of faith that I could have in our ability to do this. What can I do with skystone? I could build a skystone chest? Oh, boy! Tell me more, please. I don't know. What else? There's probably other things we could do with it. I'm not sure. We could grind it for skystone dust, which we can use to make more skystone, if that's the sort of thing you're interested in. I think it's all part of that mod, Applied Energistics. Sure, you've heard of it. I'm sure you have. You don't need to brag. We're all impressed with your knowledge. Who was it last time? Charles? Charles, we're all impressed with your knowledge, Charles. What do we got to do here? Let's convert all of this into stone. We did happen to bring a chisel with us. See, we had just a whole bunch of little coincidences that led to this moment. Is there anything else to do with this dimension inside of our guide here? Is there anything else we need to do while we're here? It looks like next up it just wants us to go to the deep dark. Make an auto... I should have done this a long time ago. Oh, look. Automated mob farm. Iron spikes and fans. Item collector. I've never even seen that kind of item collector. I didn't realize this was a goal. We just need to build this random old item collector and we'll be good to run. I should have checked in the book before doing all of these things. We have an end frame. I don't think we have any end stone, but I'll keep that one in mind. I need to keep an eye on all of these, because I don't know what we might have already done, or what is yet to be done, what we need to do next. But I should keep an eye on some of this stuff. How are we doing here? Yeah, just through happy circumstance, we kind of have everything we need to get home. So like I say, we're going to need 10 cobblestone. So we're going to need at least 1 more. Well, no, we need 10 stones total. Right? So we've got the 6. We can convert all of those into chiseled stone. Unless I had chiseled stone with me already. I didn't think that I did. Alright, and now we'll take our tool, which we need to be very careful with, because this is the only way we're ever getting home. We're going to combine it with these to create... It's gone. It is gone. Our multi-tool is gone. We built our multi-tool. We have enough portal blocks to build another portal. But our multi-tool is gone. We can never go home. We can never get back out of this. We're going to be here forever and ever. And, I don't know, maybe if you just build the frame. If you build it, they will come. Do you think we actually need the tool to build the portal, or can we just build the frame? Okay, it looks like you need the tool. Because there's nothing else we can do here. Is it getting dark? I don't see a sun. I don't know if it ever gets dark here. We should probably go over to the village. Maybe we can find something there. There's got to be another way to light this portal. There's just got to be. I refuse to accept failure. I refuse to quit now. While we're behind. Actually, that's probably the best time to quit, is when you're behind. Let's get some things. We don't even have a weapon with us. I don't know if there's bad guys here. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I'm kind of wondering if maybe we can just flint and steel the darn thing. They wouldn't leave us in this dimension with no way to get home, surely. Right? Also, my name is not Shirley. Ha ha! Got you with them dad jokes, am I right, fam? Do we have... Okay, we got some iron. Combine that with the flint. Light... Okay, then. Okay, then. Okay. Okay, then. I guess now we are trapped here forever. Might as well introduce ourselves to the neighbors. Oh, they've got grass paths. They make you walk a little bit faster. It's actually nice. Maybe we can open up some chance cubes and they'll give us a portal home. That would be nice. Houtini to you as... Oh, my good gosh. Hey! Look at this. We found some peeps. We got DW Dev here. How are you doing? Got Reese Crafts, finally. I thought we'd be stuck here forever. Well, of course not. No, I'm here. I see that you've got... Beep. Okay. Okay, I don't like these guys. They were They got a little aggressive last time. I don't know. Whoa, your eyes are like 2 different colors. That's weird. That's very weird. Must be just a dimensional thing, perhaps? I don't know. Daketora! Ah, you found us, Reese Crafts. I have indeed. Zepho09! Ah, Reese Crafts, we found you, or you found us. I have. Listen, do any of you know how to get home from here? Okay, don't everyone start volunteering information at once. That's all right. I'm going to keep looking around. Yeah, let's just go. I don't think there's anything to see here. This just looks like a normal village. Some normal people. Well, normal testificates from the sound of it. What if I broke one of these? What's the likelihood that this is going to be what gets us home? Okay, the Pig of Destiny. Pig of Destiny? What have you got for me? Come here. Come here. I'm going to show you some destiny. That's it? Uncommon loot bag with some soul sand. Okay. I'm going to be here for a while, aren't I? If this is how we're going to get out of here. Ew, it's all rotten? I don't like the sound of that. Wait, what's this up here? Quest list. Huh? Factions? What? That's weird. What does it mean, ew, it's all rotten? It sounds like I've gotten some sort of curse on me, but I don't see any status effects. Here, have some cookies. Oh, it's a lie! The cookies are a lie! No, the cookies are real. We did get the cookies, but also there's a cookie monster. I found some bushes. Got some blackberries. Some raspberries. Got some mellowberries. Mallowberries? I don't even know. I just, oh, these are pretty good. I like these. Yeah, these are my favorite kind of bushes. Just plant them en masse. Grow a bunch of fruits. It's a fun time. It's another one of those things that's not been useful. I just need another tool. What have you got? Oh. Oh! 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 Oh, wait, what? How did we survive that? How did we survive that? Folks, I'm starting to feel like we are up Frozen Treat Creek without any popsicle sticks. There's no way out of here. No one's got anything they can trade. I asked DW Dev if perhaps he built one, if he could build one, because you know he's quite technical. He built the little robots that can be reprogrammed to destroy cities, apparently, and he said yes, but he'd need the raw materials, and I don't have the raw materials. I don't know what else we could do other than just go lay down next to the portal and pray for a while and just hope for a miracle. A great big... Tiny? Gardener 89! Did Lucky Lou send you? You seem to be his right-hand man. Oh my god! It can talk. It can. The buffalo can talk. The buffalo can talk, and give me one of these. I didn't realize you could talk. Oh! Let's leave this one here on the off chance we get trapped here again, so we can relight the portal. Might need to take it home with us though to relight that other portal. No, you know what? Okay, let's get out of here. We've come. We've seen. You know, we've explored. It's been a good time. Really cool place, am I right, little Gardener 89? But I think what we're going to do now is grab everything that's useful, everything that we need, and then just, we're going to run, and we're not going to look back. We're not going to blink. We're not going to think twice about it. We're just going to keep going until the memory of this place is completely behind us. Now, we'll come back. We'll do some exploring here. Can we build quarries? Is that something we can build? Oh, we can build quarries! Or one of these quantum quarry... actuators, or a quantum quarry for that matter, which is just stone burnt in stone in a magical snow globe. I don't know where to get that. I don't even know what that is. Let's take these things home with us. Oh, thank you, little Gardener 89. Well, could you go over there and tell them that they can also come home? I'm sure you will. You seem like quite the helpful little cow. Buffalo? Not even sure. Oh, here we go. We've made it back, everyone. It's such a happy day. None of this was running while we were away, was it? I wouldn't think so. Because we don't have any sort of, anything to keep... Did it just crash? Oh gosh, it just froze us all. We don't have any way to keep things loaded. We should probably build a loader of some sort, or perhaps an anchor. It doesn't look like there are any loaders, per se. What about, if I spelled anchor correct? Oh, good gosh. We have an ender anchor, and I'm not sure if that does what I think it does. But if it does what I think it does, then... and we have a travel anchor, which is also... not really what we want, but these are cool. These are fun. I like these. Oh, well. It was worth a shot. We'll might look into that later. There's probably something else that'll do it, but it's just called by a different name. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy to be back, though. I'm so happy to be back. Didn't even realize how much I missed this place. Well, no, I did, because I was stranded in the middle of nowhere and had no way home. So trust me, I realized how much I missed being home. I think now that we're back, we ought to celebrate by finally building refined storage. As requested by Minnie, we're finally going to do it. And fortunately, there's not really that many blocks to deal with. It looks like you build a storage monitor, perhaps. Some blocks, maybe? I don't know. Did I mess something up by doing this? Should I have not put a space in there? Because it looks like we've got substantially fewer items than what we probably need. Controllers where we need to start. And for that, we need quartz-enriched iron, a machine chassis, which again needs quartz. We need lots of quartz-enriched iron is what I'm starting to see, just based on some very different things. We'll need a controller. We'll probably need a disk drive. We have tons of disks, so that's not a problem. And then we'll need some way to access it, a grid or a crafting grid. We'll have to build a grid to get a crafting grid anyway, so I guess we'll start here with whatever these things are. It seems as though the basis to all of this, though, is going to be that quartz-enriched iron, which, of course, we make via iron and quartz. Sort of what you would expect. How much quartz do we have? We got a bit. We got a good bit. And, of course, iron is not something we're running out of anytime soon. So we can create a whole ton of that. Is this shapeless crafting, I wonder? It's not shapeless crafting. Okay. So that'll give us a stack and a bit of this good stuff right here. We'll also need lots of silicon. We don't have a whole lot of silicon. Is there another way to get silicon inside of an alloy smelter? Well, that's uses. I keep doing uses when I mean to look for recipes. So there's some chickens that'll lay silicon. And that's our only option besides uncommon loot bags. And rare loot bags. But they drop a ton of other garbage, too. This type of silicon can be made using nether quartz. So that's option number 2, and we do have some nether quartz. And then this type of silicon can be made using crust quartz. Or a sag mill. Clay in a sag mill. Oh, that's handy. We can do that. We know how to do that. I think we're good, though, at least to build this. The final things I'm not too sure about are the machine chassis. It says chiseled stone. Is it really chiseled stone, though? What is up with all of these packs wanting chiseled stone specifically? What is so great about chiseled stone? I'll make some more. But geez, it might just need regular stone. I suppose we can try to build it with both. Let's get the recipe in there. Oh yeah, I did take regular stone. Well, I made this chiseled stone. It doesn't even want to use the chiseled stone. What did I make chiseled stone for? Didn't it say that was an option? It does. Oh, but it's chisel mod chisel stone, which is just the same idea as regular stone. Well, I feel foolish. Do all of these things need? Yeah, all of these things need a machine chassis. Let's just make 5 of them. Random number. Pulled it out of a hat. The controller is what we need to build this network. Do I need to explain what refined storage is? I've gotten bad at this point. I've made a lot of YouTube videos, and I've gotten to a point where I just assume that everyone at home knows exactly what's happening. Refined storage is a way to digitize items and store them on disks, like these here, these 64K storage drives, as opposed to having them fill up a bunch of crates. And this is the controller we need to make it all happen, which is going to require that we get some raw advanced processors. Raw advanced processor is going to be silicon, diamond, redstone. Basic things. We've got a redstone. Well, we've got 14 redstone. Let's get a few diamonds. And the one thing I'm not too sure about, believe it or not, is going to be this. Raw processor binding. Oh, slime and some string. Oh, we've got trees that produce slime by the tree load. I was going to say barrel full, but I don't think trees produce barrels. I think they produce... Well, I mean, you could put the contents into a barrel. Like, I don't know. The saying didn't make sense right off of my head. So, I don't even know if right off of my head makes sense. I'm just saying random things now. I'm just filling the gap. There we go. Processor binding. And then we need to put all these things together. How many of these do we need? Do we need one for a grid? We need one for a grid, but it's a bit different. And I see that the crafting grid one, it also needs some yellow one, which is the same thing but with gold. Okay, let's just make the one for now. Let's take things... We'll do baby steps. I'm a big fan of baby steps. So we want to build the controller. So we'll put all of these things together, and then we'll smelt them. Quickest way to do that's going to be in here. It said we could do it in an alloy smelter, but not in our alloy smelter, because our alloy smelter only smelts alloys. It's really annoying like that. I don't understand why it be like that sometimes. But this will give us the controller, and we're going to need to power this thing. Hey! It was a quest, everyone! Of course it was. We've begun. If we go back, look at this. It's two completely different paths. I didn't even realize. I should have known. Should have known. What do you reckon we got? How fitting it would be if we got 64K storage drives. No, we've got draconic infused obsidian. Yeah, you know, that thing that every household in America needs. A little draconic infused. Let's just throw this thing. Does it matter where we throw it down? I don't think it does. Because we're going to move all of this later anyway to have it replace the storage crates. So we'll just throw it down here. We'll stick some power on it. There we go. It'll start to charge up. Perfect. We don't have anything in here yet. We're going to have to start connecting bits and bobs. And I guess the first bit is going to be a basic grid. Glass, another machine chassis, some quartz-enriched iron. Let's get those objects first off. Well, there we go. We got all of those objects. That was a lot faster than I thought. And then we'll need 2 improved processors. That's what we're going to need the gold for. And I did stick some gold in here before, not really knowing what we were going to need it for. I just kind of happened to do it. And now we can create a couple of gold blocks. That's fun. We got even more iron. We got so darn much iron. It's ridiculous. And then what do we need for the other ones? I haven't looked through the other ones yet. So this one is going to require a basic processor, which we haven't built before. It needs iron. All right, well, we've got some of that. And then the other one, it looked kind of like magma, but it's just a basic processor, again with the iron. And it uses, get back in there, get out of here. What did it say that it used? Oh no, I looked at it and then I forgot. Nether quartz. We got some nether quartz on us. So we'll build the basic processors first. Can we build these out of basic processors too? No. So some of these you have to build in like this state. You see what I mean? It's a bit peculiar. But all right, we'll build the 2 yellow ones first. 1, 2, and we'll get those smelting up. And while they're smelting, we know that we're going to need another, well, no, I guess some basic ones. Just a number of basic ones. 2 for this. I should, if I was wise, if I was intelligent, if I was clever, I would go ahead and look ahead to what we'll need for other things, like this one here. Look, I'm doing it. I'm doing it right now. I'm looking ahead. Tell my mom, everyone. She'll finally be proud of me. Finally, I'll get my name up on the mantle. Okay, well, I'm wasting a ton of coal, though, so maybe don't tell Mom yet. I don't want her to see that. Let's get some coal bits in here. Improved processors, basic processors, and advanced processors. I'm not sure why I'm saying it like that. And then we'll combine it with a little bit of a glowstone. Oh! Look at this! We're doing so hot right now. I'm not even aware of the things that we're trying to do. I'm not even keeping track of the goals. A bunch of these things again. Once more. Random. Don't know what they do. Not even sure if we just... Yeah, I'm still a bit sick. I want to build a disk drive now. Makes sense. Okay. Combine 1 to get that. And then combine 1 of these to get 1 of them, and then put them all together, and what have you got? Bibbidi-bobbidi-boo. The grid is what allows us access. Isn't this part of a quest? It's not going to give it to us, if we go back, until we do the disk drive. So what do we need for a disk drive? Let's build them together. Disk manipulator. No. Disk drive. Simple. Really simple. I'm not sure what this is. Is this just going to be a basic chest at the end of it? That's how it's been before. We can hope. We can hope against hope that that's just going to end up being a basic one. I did build only 1 of these, but it might be good to build 2 of them because we're going to need another one in a bit anyway. So we'll get that smelting, and then we'll use the one that we have for this. There we go. And now we should get 2 achieves. We should get a disk drive, but then also we should get one for the grid that we built. For the grid that we built. Was that not a quest? Was that not a quest? Disk drive. Crafting grid specifically. Okay. We'll throw this down. And it should power up. Yep. Or does everything need power individually? It looks good. It says there's a disk drive. So that's where we put our 64K storage drives. But once we put items in there, we're going to need a grid to access them. So this is how we access all of our items. And the difference between this and a crafting grid is a crafting... Well, I'll just show you, won't I? It'd be a lot faster that way. We'll get that. And then what goes into this? Is it just putting the 2 side by side? We're also... Oh, pattern grid. Interesting. We're also going to need a crafting table to build this. We'll get one right now. Boom. Put them together. And what have you got? Bippity boppity boo. The main advantage... Yay! We got another Another job completed. What is this? Is this the crafter? I guess that's for automatically crafting things. Let's see what sick loot we've got. Hey, charm weather resistance. Once again, 2 lights. Oh, these are good for industrial craft things. Very good. The difference between this and the other one is that this one has a crafting grid, and if you put items in there, which we can't do until we have some storage, so let's get a 64K storage disk. You can build these. There's the recipe. I've been getting them out of loot bags like crazy. We can store that in there, and we can now store. I'm not sure. Let's see. I think that means it'll store 64,000 items, but I think it'll only store a certain number of stacks. Like the different, like there's a certain amount of different types of items it'll store, but it'll store a huge amount of those items if it works the way I think it does. So let's just say we throw stone in there. That's 2 stacks of stone. If we look over here, it says stored 85. Maybe it's not how it works then. Shrek, I don't know. But if we wanted to build a button, you know, we could look up the recipe for a button, spell it correctly, and then we could hit, and it'll automatically pull it out from inside of the disk, put it in the storage compartment for us. We could just put everything in here. I mean, literally everything. And anything we want to build. You name it. You want to build the wooden one? Guess what? We don't have it. We're going to have to put it in there. Let's get some wood then. Now we should be able to build... You want to build a wooden button? There you go. You can build the wooden button. You've got all your normal controls over here. You've got a ton over here. Display, no craftable, only craftable, normal. Nice. You can do the item, sorting type, quantity, name, ID, last modified. You can do all kinds of stuff. Searching box, normal, auto select. Oh, you can sync it with JEI. Does that mean that if I typed in, like, I don't know, axe? Well, not down here, but if I typed in axe up here, would it synchronize? It does synchronize. Oh, I'm so happy, but only one way. It doesn't synchronize both ways, apparently. Auto-selected. I don't know what the auto-selected does. I'm not sure what that means. I think you can just take these discs out, too, and you won't miss any of your items. Should all reload. Yeah, so if we take that out, it's empty now. But if we put it back in, aha. We could do a priority. I don't know. I'm not going to touch that because I don't know. Look, Mom, I did it. Are you proud now? Now we've just got to move literally everything over here into these. So let's just start that process. I've done it, everyone. The great success is now complete. Everything is inside of here. And good gosh, can you imagine if something happened to this disc? How dark and depressing that would be. That would just be the worst. Can we get an axe now? I'm assuming we can just break all of these things, no problem, yeah? Let's get that disc out, break it all down. Imagine if we broke one of these and it didn't rebuild itself and we just didn't have access to any of our items again. Oh, the humanity. We'll put the controller out here with this on the side, and I'm going to put the crafting grid and the disk drive with the disk in there, and all of our items. If you look in here, it'll show you what you've got connected to the grid. I should note, I think if you run out of power, you can't access your items, so don't let that happen. It would be bad. Look at all my items, though. It's so clean. We should have done this a long time ago. I don't know why I was putting it off like it was going to be a big deal. It was a very basic build, and we still have a ton of storage drives if we wanted to, but this one's nowhere near full, so no worries. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I think you can build a portable grid, sneak to place in the world. We don't want that. I think you can get a remote, or at least you could with applied energistics. And the remote look at that, the wireless grid. So you can access remotely your items, I think is how that works. There's even a creative wireless crafting monitor. No, we want a wireless, no, we don't want a crafting monitor. We want actually just like a real, can you craft with a wireless grid? Is that how that works? I guess we'll have to build one to find out. Also, you have to build, I think, a whole wireless antenna and things, wireless transmitter. You got to place that. Must be placed on cable, so we got to build a cable and then a transmitter, and then we have to build. I mean, none of this is necessary right now. I'm just saying in the future we could go wireless, and it could be good because we could just be running around and realize, oh wait, I need this object. Let me just grab it, and then you've got your remote. A wireless grid, though. Why is there no wireless crafting grid? Wireless crafting monitor. Again, not what I want. Not what I want at all. Oh, look, I found it. Okay, you got to go back a page to get your wireless crafting grid, which is just a crafting grid. I guess we need to keep the one we've already got, or do we? Could we just use that in this recipe? Check this out. So I can just click here, and look at that. We've got our raw advanced processor. Get that going. And then what else do we need for it? Some enriched quartz. I think we can just type that. Oh, look, no, look, it's right there. Good. And then the final thing that we need is an ender pearl. So we'll just type in ender pearl. Click X here to clear all this out. Get an ender pearl. And then I'll need a pickaxe because I think... Here, oh, wait, no, we still need the wireless transmitter. I was about to just break this thing down. Let me tell you what I was about to do. Good gosh. Oh, I forgot to reset this. There we go. We're now JEI. I was about to break the crafting grid to build a remote, but we don't even have a wireless. Oh, no. Can you imagine how bad that would be if we couldn't re-access our items? We better not do that, because what if you do need to have a grid connected to use the wireless crafting grid? Oh, we would be so royally Shrek'd up. And we've been royally Shrek'd up once already. Cable, got that. And then the wireless transmitter. We're close to having that as well. What are we missing for that? Where did that go? Just another one of these? Good gosh. We're missing a couple of ingredients for it, though. I think we need some processor binding. Okay, there we go. And then we'll need some more silicon, which we don't have any more of. But we do have quartz. We've got a bit of quartz. We can go to the nether and get more if we need to. And then we just stick this inside of here to get silicon. So we'll do that. That seems to be the fastest way to do this. And then I guess we'll need to build another. Is it actually a crafting kit? It's the crazy frog, a hamster dance, one of the two. All right, so all these items together will get us a wireless transmitter, and it says it needs to be attached to a cable. So let's just do a cable out the front, and then a wireless transmitter on the top. How does this work? Wireless transmitter. Can you not be placed on cable? On top of cable. I'm trying to do that right now, though. That's the thing. Where's my pickaxe? Give me back my darn... Getting a little bit frustrated here, folks, because this is being ridiculous. Okay. Antenna? Antenna up, really? What if we did this? What if we cleared out some space above here? And then we did a cable. And then on top of here... There! Are you happy now? You happy? We got wireless now? Okay. Advanced processor... And then the final component that we need, we're taking an awful risk. I've decided to take the awful risk because YOLO and all of that good stuff. We put our storage drive back in there. And then oh no, guys. What if there's some extra bit to this that I don't know about? Do we need to, is there some sort of programming we have to do between this and okay, we're going to, okay. Let's do it. Let's just do it. No holding back. Wireless crafting grid. We've done it. It needs to be charged up, though, with FE. Okay, good. I don't know what FE is, but it's working. We're pumping it full of whatever this is generating. I've got no idea what that means. Those strange symbols and all that? No clue. We got a wireless... Okay, controller not found. That's simple enough. What do we do? Put it in here? Do you gotta, like, introduce it to the controller? How do you do this? Gotta like right click it or something? It's working! It's working! It's working! Oh, thank God. I'm not sure what part of that process is what got it working, though, is the only deal. But what matters is that no matter where we are in the world now, we no longer need to come back over here for... Well, that's not true. It has a very limited range. And in fact, I believe that the range is... 16 blocks. Is there a range extension we can get? I think there is, isn't there? Oh, there we go. A range upgrade. I see now. We can build one of those. Well, maybe not. I don't think we have enough ender pearls. But we know how to build one of them. It's not necessary. A lot of the things we've done today haven't been necessary, though, have they? I keep saying it's not necessary. Maybe we'll do it later. That would be fun for another time. Maybe in the next episode. I gotta stop delaying. I've got to start YOLOing. I'm going to die one day. And I'm going to die alone. And not having done this. There. I've got the upgrade. Now I just need to turn it into specifically a range upgrade. And we have no ender pearls, do we? We have absolutely no ender pearls at all. Do you think it's possible that maybe this thing, this beautiful machine here, Could possibly... Okay. All right. Ender sac. It's been there for a while. This is real slow going. Should we set it to a different tier? Oh, happy day! We can throw these inside of here now, though. And we should be able to build a range upgrade. How far does this extend, though? I'm not sure. And I'm not even sure where it goes, either. Probably up here, maybe. Should we try it? Let's just throw it up here. Boom, 24 blocks from 16. That's a healthy upgrade. How far away can we get? We're still pretty good. I wonder if there's a maximum to how far we can go. Or how many like extensions we can put in. You know what I mean? Where do I go to be in range? Right here. Right here is still good. Right here is still good. Right here. Okay, that's our limit. Right here behind this door. There is the problem that, I mean, we do run, again, the awful risk. That, can we build another one of these, by the way? Oh, we probably could. Should we? Should we? That's the question I have to ask myself. Just because we can do something doesn't mean that we should do something. You know what I mean? It's, you see the movies. Just because you can make the dinosaurs doesn't mean you should. Because if you do make the dinosaurs, they'll end up on the mainland. And if you can make a little clone girl, she will free them because they're alive like her. Or some nonsense like that. I can't quite recall. It's not a good movie. Oh, we're out of quartz-enriched iron, are we? Wonder how we could fix that problem. This is so awesome! I feel infinitely powerful. Like, I could just stand in one... Can they stack? They can't stack. So 4 upgrades is the maximum that we can get. 32 blocks right now, though. That's a pretty good reach. I'm guessing it probably stops out at, what, 64, maybe? You know what I just realized? Do you know what I just realized? Not the glass thing. That we're all out of ender pearls. We've used all of them. And we're also all out of sand. So I can't make any more glass. I guess we've reached the end for today, then. That's okay. We'll continue next time. We've made some excellent strides today. We'll make some more range extenders. Maybe I'll do that between episodes. Get some more sand. Go find some more endermen. It's weird that we don't have any around here. Oh, well, I think I just saw one that way. We'll deal with that later. Thank you folks for watching. God bless you. I'll see you later. Bye!